the yarn that I used in this shawl. This is Echo Wood by Boo Knits. This is one of my favorite shawls ever. I've actually knit a couple of these. It's a shallow triangle. Now what I did that was a bit special is I used 2 self-striping yarns, long striping yarns in this section here. It was supposed to be 2 different solids, so this would normally just be garter stitch stripes. And I used 2 long striping yarns instead, and I love how it turned out. And then I knew that I was going to love that, but I had not decided what I was going to do for the lace strip here at the edge. Hadn't decided until I actually got to it. And then I decided I'm just going to dye something up. So I dyed up this golden color, and it turned out marvelously. I was a little bit afraid that it would be too strong at first, but I think it's just right for what it is. And it makes me happy. What can you say about something that makes you happy? It's what it was supposed to be. This shawl is also a little bit of a special piece because it's one of the things that I cast on around New Year's. And New Year's is a bit of a sad time for me because it was near my father's birthday. And my father's passed away. He's been passed away for a few years now. And every year around his birthday, I try to cast on something that makes me happy and I can think of him. And I try and think of something that he would be proud of and he would enjoy too. And some of his favorite colors are purples, oranges, blues, and reds. And I think he would have loved this. And so this was one of the things that I cast on around New Year's. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to cast on for this New Year's. I usually plan it out well in advance. But it's my little memorial project. And I have a pair of socks that are in the same colorway that I did for one of those years as well. But this year, I think I'm going to do something in this. This is Sur. It's Malabrigo Arroyo in the color Sur, and I have a sweater's worth. And I want to make a sweater of it, but I don't know what sweater to make yet. So I need to decide, or I need to design something. But I think this is going to be my cast on because this yarn makes me happy. I think it would have made him smile. And I really, really want a sweater out of this. And so I need to come up with a plan before New Year's hits. And it's getting closer now. So I need to find something for this. That's where I'm going to end this podcast, is thinking about what I'm going to turn this into. I have a sweater's worth. I think that it will look best if I use a contrast color, possibly even black, or multiple contrast colors. If you have any suggestions, please post them in the comments below, and I will happily look up any patterns that you suggest, and we'll just see what happens. See you next time. Thank you for joining me.